Hey there, welcome back to my channel, investors. NVIDIA, the darling of the tech world, is gearing up to announce its Q2 2024 earnings. And let me tell you, anticipation is sky high. This stock has been on a tear, my friends. Year to date, NVIDIA shares have more than tripled. That's right, tripled. Investors are piling in, driven by the insatiable demand for NVIDIA's powerful chips. These chips are the brains behind everything from gaming PCs to artificial intelligence. But the big question on everyone's mind is, can NVIDIA keep this momentum going? Let's dive in and find out. The consensus among Wall Street analysts is that NVIDIA will report earnings per share, EPS, of $2.05 for Q2 2024. This figure has been the subject of much speculation and analysis, as investors and market watchers try to gauge the company's performance in a rapidly evolving tech landscape. Now, that might not sound like a huge number, but remember, this is just one quarter. When you consider the broader context, it becomes clear why this figure is so closely watched. Quarterly earnings are a snapshot of a company's financial health and can significantly influence stock prices and investor sentiment. And it's a significant jump from the 51 cents EPS reported in the same period last year. This dramatic increase highlights the company's growth trajectory and its ability to capitalize on emerging market opportunities. Investors are keen to see if this trend will continue in the coming quarters. Analysts are betting big on NVIDIA's data center business. This sector has been a major growth driver for the company, contributing significantly to its revenue and profitability. The demand for data center solutions is expected to rise as more businesses migrate to cloud-based services. Why? Because data centers are the backbone of the cloud, and the cloud is where all the growth is. The shift towards cloud computing has created a massive market for data center infrastructure, and NVIDIA is well positioned to benefit from this trend. Their advanced technology and innovative solutions make them a key player in this space. But are these expectations realistic? While the potential for growth is enormous, there are also significant challenges and uncertainties. Market conditions can change rapidly, and competition in the tech sector is fierce. Investors need to weigh these factors carefully when making their decisions. Or are analysts getting ahead of themselves? It's important to approach these projections with a healthy dose of skepticism. While the numbers are promising, they are not guaranteed. The future is always uncertain, and even the most well-informed predictions can miss the mark. Investors should stay informed and be prepared for any outcome. Predicting earnings is never easy, even for a company as dominant as NVIDIA. On the one hand, NVIDIA has a lot going for it. The demand for its products is through the roof, and it has a proven track record of innovation. But on the other hand, the global economy is still shaky. Inflation is a concern, and interest rates are rising. These factors could put a damper on spending, even by big corporations. So, can NVIDIA deliver on the hype? It's a tough call, but one thing's for sure, it's going to be a nail-biter. The tech sector is facing some strong headwinds right now. Companies are grappling with multiple challenges that are making it difficult to maintain their growth trajectories. From supply chain disruptions to economic uncertainties, the landscape is fraught with obstacles. The global chip shortage is still a thing. This shortage has been a significant bottleneck, affecting everything from consumer electronics to automotive manufacturing. Factories are struggling to keep up with demand, and the ripple effects are being felt across various industries. Supply chains are a mess. The pandemic has exposed the vulnerabilities in our global logistics networks. Ports are congested, shipping costs have skyrocketed, and delivery times are longer than ever. This has created a perfect storm of delays and increased costs for businesses, and inflation is eating into everyone's profits. Rising costs for raw materials, labor, and transportation are squeezing margins. Consumers are feeling the pinch too, as prices for everyday goods continue to climb. This inflationary pressure is a significant concern for both businesses and households. But here's the thing about NVIDIA, it's not your average tech company. While many are struggling to navigate these turbulent times, NVIDIA is charting its own course. Its innovative approach and strategic positioning have set it apart from the competition. NVIDIA is a leader, not a follower. The company's visionary leadership and commitment to cutting-edge technology have made it a trailblazer in the industry. It's not just reacting to market conditions, it's shaping them. It's setting the pace, not trying to keep up. NVIDIA's advancements in artificial intelligence, graphics processing, and other high-tech areas are pushing the boundaries of what's possible. Its products are in high demand, and its innovations are driving the future of technology. The demand for NVIDIA's chips is so strong that it can afford to be picky about its customers. This selective approach allows NVIDIA to focus on high-value partnerships and projects that align with its strategic goals. It's a position of strength that many companies can only dream of, and it has the pricing power to pass on increased costs to buyers. Unlike many of its competitors, NVIDIA can adjust its pricing strategies to maintain profitability. This flexibility is a testament to the value and uniqueness of its products. So while other tech companies are struggling, NVIDIA is thriving. Its stock performance reflects its strong market position and investor confidence. The company's ability to innovate and adapt has made it a standout in a challenging environment. It's like a rocket ship blasting off while everyone else is stuck on the launch pad. NVIDIA's trajectory is upward, fueled by its relentless pursuit of excellence and its ability to turn challenges into opportunities. As others grapple with headwinds, NVIDIA is propelled by tailwinds of its own making. Section 5, AI chips, the ace up NVIDIA's sleeve. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room, artificial intelligence. AI is the future, and NVIDIA knows it. NVIDIA's AI chips are the gold standard in the industry. They're used by everyone from Google to Facebook to Tesla. And the demand for these chips is only going to increase in the years to come. We're talking about a potential trillion-dollar market here. NVIDIA is betting big on AI, and for good reason. It could be the key to the company's continued dominance in the tech world. Section 6, the competition AMD and Intel in the rearview mirror. Of course, NVIDIA isn't the only game in town. The tech landscape is vast and competitive. AMD and Intel are also major players in the chip market. These companies have a long history of innovation and have been at the forefront of technological advancements for decades. But let's be honest, folks, NVIDIA is in a league of its own right now. Their advancements in GPU technology and AI capabilities have set them apart from the competition. It's like comparing a Ferrari to a Ford Fiesta. While both are cars, one is designed for high performance and speed, while the other is more about practicality and affordability. AMD and Intel are playing catch-up, but they're still miles behind. Despite their efforts to innovate and capture market share, they haven't been able to match NVIDIA's pace. NVIDIA has a significant technological lead, and it's not slowing down anytime soon. Their continuous investment in research and development ensures they stay ahead of the curve. So, while the competition shouldn't be ignored, it's not a major threat to NVIDIA's dominance, at least not yet. The market dynamics can change, but for now, NVIDIA holds a commanding position. It's important to remember that AMD and Intel have had their moments of glory. They've introduced groundbreaking technologies that have shaped the industry. However, the current scenario is different. NVIDIA's focus on AI, machine learning, and high-performance computing has given them an edge. Their vision for the future is clear, and they're executing it with precision. As we look ahead, it's evident that NVIDIA's influence is expanding globally. Their strategic partnerships and acquisitions are further solidifying their position in the tech world. In conclusion, while AMD and Intel remain significant players, NVIDIA is currently leading the charge in the tech revolution. The future looks bright for NVIDIA, and the competition has a lot of catching up to do. Section 7, post-earnings prediction to the moon or a bumpy ride. So, what's the verdict? What can we expect from NVIDIA's stock after the earnings release? If NVIDIA beats expectations, and I think it will, the stock could go parabolic. We could be looking at a new all-time high, but even if NVIDIA meets expectations, the stock is likely to rally. The momentum is just too strong right now. Of course, there's always a chance of a sell-off. That's just the nature of the market, but I wouldn't bet on it. NVIDIA is a buy, plain and simple. Section 8, your turn. What stocks are on your radar? All right, folks, I've given you my take on NVIDIA. Now it's your turn. What stocks are you watching? What do you think about NVIDIA's prospects? Head over to my social media pages and let me know your thoughts. Let's get this conversation started. Section 9, disclaimer. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not investment advice. Do your own research before making any investment decisions.